Morning guys, and welcome to another wee adventure in the Lake District. It's an absolutely glorious morning. Don't know if you can see up through the trees, but there is not a cloud in the sky, and it promises to be like that all day. It's a bit cool just now. It was about 4 degrees when I got out of the car. It was 9 degrees when I left the house at 3:30 this morning. Obviously down here in the valleys it's a wee bit cooler. So anyway, as I say, another wee jaunt down to the Lake District, and I'm here to do a wee circuit today, taking in 8 Wainwrights, if I can remember them all. Yeah, we have Dodd, we have Carolside, Longside, Ullock Pike, and then what is England's 4th highest mountain, Skiddaw, and I'm reliably informed that it is Skiddaw and not Skiddaw by my good friend Dave Allen of DA Outdoors. We also have Skiddaw Little Man, Lonscale Fell and Latrigg. So it's about 12 miles. So hopefully maybe about 8 hours. But as I say, it's an absolutely glorious morning, and it promises to be like that all day. So I expect we'll be delayering quite shortly. Yeah, so all good. So catch up with you guys in a wee bit. How's it already? That's been a steep wee pull up there. I've not actually come that far, but oh, what glorious views already. As I get a wee bit higher, I'll start telling you exactly what we're looking at, if I can. But this is just good. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. It's just going to be an absolutely glorious day. So that's us looking over to the likes of Lonscale Pike, Grassmoor, the Old Crag, Sail, Scar Crag, and towards Robinson, Dale Head. It's absolutely glorious, and then looking down towards Derwent Water. Beautiful. Well, after 1 or 2 small navigational mishaps, okay, I fucked up. Finally on the path to the summit of Dodd, my first Wainwright of the day. Oh, it's nice and cool in here amongst the trees. Yeah, shouldn't be too long till we get there. I'll catch you guys at the summit. Nice wee memorial again. Don't know who these people are, but I'm going to find it out. Summit of Dodd at 502 metres, and just wowsy. You're going to hear the word glorious a lot today. It's absolutely stunning again, down to Derwent Water, and not sure what we've got over here. This is where my good friend Dave's invaluable local knowledge comes in. But oh my god, how glorious is that? The only lake in the Lake District. I'm going a closer look. It is not hard to see why Alfred included this in his list. Just absolutely, here we go, glorious. Well, we have a few hills to cover today, so I'm going to crack on, take a few photos first obviously, but this is just stunning. The Highlands it ain't, but it is beautiful nonetheless. Let's wee look before we crack on. It's just beautiful, isn't it? What a day. Back down onto the main forestry track, and we cross over it and over this stile, and then I think we're heading up that way. It's your path heading that way anyway. It's just, I think up to Skiddaw Little Man, or Skiddaw Little Man, around to Skiddaw South Top. Very hazy in the sunshine, but oh, absolutely beautiful. Getting down to Derwent Water. I was doing a bit of heather bashing there, but I decided to come over and join this path. It just takes me a wee bit longer round, but probably make better time on the good path. Guys, don't ever think that Wainwrights are easy. This is tough going. Whew, and on a good path as well. That's me about, oh, just about the 700 metre mark, so I don't think I'm too far from my next Wainwright. But yeah, just going to plod on. Excuse me. Boom, as Dave would say. Sorry Dave. Summit of Carrollside at 746 metres, and that's looking up to, in the distance, to Skiddaw. Not sure if that's people up there or cairns, or not moving much if it's beeps. And again to its south top and along to Little Man. So that'll be the path. Once we get up there, that'll be the path we'll be following. But right now we're heading along here to Longside and Ullock or Ullock Pike. I'm sure somebody will pick me up on that one. But yeah, as I say, I'm repeating myself, but it's absolutely glorious. But I'm just going to crack on. Views from here are certainly not what they were from Dodd. Absolutely stunning from Dodd, but a fair few hills and show there. But yeah, I'm just going to crack along this path and pick up these other two. I'm not sure if that's it up there, but I've come down by it, but I touched the summit up there, and I'm heading down this way. So either way, I've either reached the summit of Longside, or I'm just about to reach the summit of Longside. I don't know if that's it along there, but I think that's Ullock Pike or Ullock Pike. But yeah, again, just absolutely glorious views. Again, down to Bassenthwaite. But I suppose when there's no discernible cairn or marker, you know, I've walked along the length of the ridge, so I've passed the summit. I've touched anything that looks like a high point, so all good. A couple of people along there heading this way. Well, having consulted with my good friend, the aforementioned Mr. Dave Allen, I'm reliably informed that it's Ullock Pike. Now, I'm not sure if that's the summit there, but we've just come over that, and we're just going to head out to the edge, where I presume there'll be even better views. So that's looking back along the ridge. I've just come along Carrollside, Longside and Ullock Pike. So I don't know if that's the high point up there is the Wainwright, or if this is the Wainwright, but either way, I'm here. And again, absolutely fantastic views. See straight ahead the path heading up to Skiddaw, or at least up onto the ridge that will take me to Skiddaw. It looks pretty steep here, especially that last section. It looks treacherous. Lung busting. Now this, believe it or not, is Carolside Tarn. You guys back home would call it a locking, only you wouldn't call this a locking. But this is Carolside Tarn. Yep. At least said as soon as mend it. I think it looks worse from here than it did over there. I'm just going to time myself here up to the high point, up to the ridge. Right, in about half an hour, maybe. Shit, this is steep. I mean steep. Start off steep. Oh my god. I suppose steep gets you up there quicker. But this is tough. Tough, tough, tough. But you just need to look around to see that it's all worthwhile. Again, there's the ridge we just walked along, Carolside there. Along to Ullock Pike, Longside. But yeah, this is tough. Anyway, I'll see you at the top. It's me up on the ridge. Calves are on fire. Oh, it was only 20 minutes, don't get me wrong. This has never stopped. Just bully, keep it going. But yeah, 20 minutes, but oh, that was brutal. It was like a 20-minute section in Skiddaw. Maybe even worse. But yeah, so we're almost at some of Skiddaw. So just gonna make my way out there. And that should be most of the ascent done for today. I've gone to the route that I've got plotted. It's about 1300 total, so I'm already about 1150. So that should be most of the ascent out of the way for the day. Thank God. Can enjoy the rest of it. Skiddaw at 931 metres. I said earlier it was the 4th highest mountain in England. It's actually the 6th highest mountain in England, and it is the 4th highest Wainwright though. Obviously Alfred saw fit to leave a couple of those out that were higher out of his list, but again, just absolutely glorious views. Let's look over to Blencathra. Still quite hazy in that sunshine, but good. Lots of peeps getting summit photos, but I'm going to crack on and make my way over to Little Man. I'll catch up with you guys in a wee bit. Did I say that was most of the ascent done for today? Well, that's most, but that's certainly not all when you look in front of you and see Little Man.
We just walk round all the down this mountain and you say, oh yeah, this is it. Oh no, it's not. Little people do.
I do, mate. Summit of Skiddaw, Little Man, 865 metres, and just cracking views down to Derwent Water. It looks as if it's getting a busy wee hill, plenty of people heading this way. People already at the summit. And then back to Skiddaw itself. But yeah, it's still that very hazy sunshine, which is a shame because I mean, you can make out the hills, they're like silhouettes more than anything else, but yeah, could be better, but we ain't complaining. So when I pinged my route for today over to the aforementioned Mr. Dave Allen of DA Outdoors, he informed me that not only would I be bagging 8 Wainwrights today, but that I would also be taking in 6 Burketts. You have no idea how much joy that filled me with. Sorry, Dave. I'm a sarcastic prick. But the six Burketts in question are, and I'm reading from my phone, Skiddaw North Top, Skiddaw Middle Top, Skiddaw South Top, Skiddaw Lesser Man, Jenkin Hill, which I believe I'm on at the moment. In fact, I see a wee pile of stones there that might indicate that that is the summit of Jenkin Hill, and that would leave Lonscale Pike, which I think might be that wee pointy peak out on the left there, if I choose to pop out to it. But as I told Dave I would, then I will. But again, very, very hazy over on this side, but much clearer on this side. You see Blencathra. It's just an absolutely beautiful day. Not too warm. What breeze there is, there's a wee coolness to it, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, all good. So just going to make my way up to Lonscale Fell, and then I'll pop over to Lonscale Pike just to keep Dave happy. Laters, guys. Summit of Lonscale Fell at 715 metres, and my 7th Wainwright of today. Again, views across to Blencathra. Not sure what we're looking at over there. And back obviously from where we came, Skiddaw, its various tops. and its little man. And we've got a couple of hang glider here. I see one looking as if they're just about to jump off. As I say, I'm making my way over to what I presume is Lonscale Pike, but just looking around, that's looking over to the Dodds and Helvellyn off to the right there. Again, rather hazy, much clearer on this side. So that was the view from Lonscale Pike across to Blencathra, and I have to say yes, it was worth the walk over. But I was going to have my lunch there, but somebody beat me to it and I didn't want to interrupt them. So I need to find somewhere soon because I am peckish. So just going to make my way back up over Lonscale Fell and just drop down a wee bit and find a suitable spot and get a wee bite to eat. Who'd have thought it? A week ago today I was driving down through the Drumocta Pass on the A9, surrounded with snow on all sides, or all sides even, and here I am today a week later, t-shirt, and I've had a pair of shorts, I'd have them on as well. Absolutely glorious. Getting down to Keswick and Derwent Water. So I'm just going to make my way to my final hill of the day, Latrigg, and then it'll be back to the car. But an absolutely fantastic day has been had so far. Tough. I've got over 1,300 metres of ascent, and I'm over 13 miles by the time I'm finished. So, not exactly a bimbo, but yeah, loved every minute of it, and the views, as hazy as they are, still absolutely fantastic. So I'll catch up with you guys near Latrigg. Summit of Latrigg at 368 metres, and my 8th and final Wainwright of today. And just absolutely beautiful views down into Keswick and up Derwent Water and all the surrounding hills. It's been an absolutely fantastic day, and it's going to be well over 1,400 metres of elevation gain by the time I get back to the car. Well, it's over 1,400 just now, and it's I'm over 12 miles at the moment, and I've still 2 miles back to the car. So yeah, a big old day, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Wish I'd put a pair of shorts on though. But yeah, an absolutely fantastic day on the fells and down in the Lake District. So and there'll be many more to come, many more to come. So I'm going to start making my way back to the car. I am like a burst ball. So I'll catch you guys back down to the car. That's just looking back over to some of the hills we've been on today. So you get, obviously, you get Dodd over there, and then looking up to Carolside and Longside, and then you've got Skiddaw and Skiddaw Little Man and Lonscale Fell. But yeah, as I said, an absolutely fantastic day. So just to run through the hills that I've actually been on today, because I didn't mention them all there. So started with Dodd, and then we went to Carolside, and I mean, between Dodd and Carolside I'd almost 800 metres of elevation gain, in fact over 800 metres of elevation gain at that point. Then the walk out to Longside and Ullock Pike, and then back across and the steep pull up to Skiddaw, and then from Skiddaw to Skiddaw Little Man, and then Lonscale Fell, and we took a wee walk out to Lonscale Pike, and finally just the one we've just left, Latrigg, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. So nice cool can of Diet and brew waiting for me at the car, hopefully. Hope it hasn't toasted. So car should be sitting in the shade, so all good. Yeah, absolutely fantastic day. Give you an RV look at the hills up. I'm just actually wondering if this is the actual summit point, because it's certainly about the best viewpoint. A few paragliders today. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up here. As always, guys, take care, and as ever, be kind to one another. Doesn't cost you a thing. Till the next one.